Good afternoon, folks. This is Mark with Marc's Mobility. We're doing a review today on a Permobil F5 fully loaded with 7 electrical functions. This is a standing power chair. Good afternoon, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We have again here a standing power chair. This is a Permobil F5 standing power chair. Now this chair, folks, has 200 miles, so it was used for almost a year. If you have a person who uses their chair daily, it's about 25 miles a month, so a little less than a year usage. This is the most expensive chair in the world right now. This is made by Permobil out of Sweden. This is the most sophisticated power chair there is in the world right now. So it has 7 functions. It has the standing feature, of course. It has the seat lift of 14 inches. It has the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet to go out, and the electric feet to go up and down. It also has a seat that tilts forward, and it has a seat that reclines back. 7 electrical functions. So the first function we're going to do is the standing feature, because if you're looking at this video, most likely you want this chair for the standing feature, okay? So when you stand a person up, the first 2 things you have to do, you cannot make the chair standing unless you protect the person. So you got to put the knee brace, and this knee brace is adjustable. As you can see, I'm opening it up right now. So you put the knee brace. When you put the knee brace, the foot plates have to be all the way. If the foot plates are out, you're going to be hitting the cushion right here, and you're not going to be able to put the foot plate, the knee brace. So the foot plate has to be all the way in, so you can drop these in and out properly. This is a chest guard. You can use this, or you can use this chest guard here, whichever one you want to use, or you could use both, okay? That's to keep the person from falling forward. So this is the hard one, and this is the soft one. So I'm going to hold the first button down, and you'll see the seat start to swivel, lean back, lean forward. And this is called the seat. The standing feature is starting to work its way up right now. You will also see this wheel right here in front go down in about 4 seconds here. There goes your front wheel to the ground. That's to give you more stability if you're going to be standing up, because you can stand up with this chair and drive around. So the seat is working its way to the standing position. Now the seat's not going to stand you like this. It's always going to have an angle, okay? We were almost there. So this is what a standing seat looks like right there. As I said earlier, you can still drive the chair with the seat elevated. It's going to be at a reduced speed. So if you need to do a presentation or whatever, you can drive it in the house with the seat elevated. So if you need some circulation, you need to have all kinds of benefit of the seating system. Standing up like this, you can see the back of the chair. You can see this chair literally was kept perfect. This was an inside chair, okay? So while we're here, let's look at the front of this chair. So this is a front wheel drive. So when the seat is down, these wheels are going to be up. So all the weight of the chair is transferred here. And these are air tires, by the way. I can see a valve right. These are air tires for better rides, okay? Also with this chair, you have a suspension here and another one here. You see that suspension? That's for this fork. This suspension is for the front. There's 4 of these shocks right here around the chair. So with these shocks, and the chair weighs at least 450 pounds, you're going to have such a smooth ride. It's unbelievable, the ride of this chair. There's an anchor point back here. There's another anchor point here. You can't see it in the video. This is where you secure your chair if you want to tie it down. There's 4 of these around the chair. The motor on this chair is right here. You can't see it. You can see the end of the handle, but the motor goes all the way to this front hub right here. It's direct drive. There's no chain, no belt, no maintenance. Direct to the wheel. If you want to push this chair, what you would do is turn the power off, because these are electric motors. They don't do well with the power on if you want to push it. Power is off, and go to that little lever right here. Push it down, and now you can see, if I can push it, you can see now it's in neutral, okay? You got to do both wheels, and when you're done, put it back in gear right there, okay? So far we've covered the standing feature, all right? Let's bring it back straight so you can see it. Let's bring the standing feature down. Now everything's on the left side, but most people are right-handed, so we can transfer all this back to the right side with no problem at all. So if you're left-handed, it's already set up. If you're right-handed, no problem, we'll transfer everything to the right. This is called a swing-away joystick. You can get a lot closer to a dining table without hitting the joystick if you have this on your chair, okay? And we're going to bring the chair all the way down, the seat, the wheels came up off the ground in front. You can see the engineering on this chair. Well, it's made in Sweden, so that should tell you right there. Get rid of this little cable there. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the legs all the way back in so I can take that knee brace out. All right, folks, so the legs are all the way in. So now you can take your chest guard out. And you can take your knee brace. And some people keep the knee brace on, but I'm pretty sure you'll probably want to take it off. So the knee brace is off. And the chest guard is off. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do the 14-inch seat lift, okay? So right now, I'm going to pull the seat up. The nice thing about these buttons here on the switch box, they're tall buttons. So some people have trouble with the buttons. These are tall. So now this is your 14-inch seat lift. You're going to start roughly at 22. If you add 14 inches, you're going to be at 36 inches. You're going to be eye level driving this chair. When you talk to someone, walking with them, you'll be sitting, your head will be here. You'll be eye level with me, okay? And I'm 6 foot tall. So as I said, even with the seat elevated, you can drive this chair, as you can see, I can't show you, well, I guess I could do this here. You can drive this chair with the seat elevated outside at a much faster speed than we're doing here. So this is a seat elevation here. Let me bring the seat down. I want to show you something else. So we're going to bring the seat down about 3/4 of the way. Well, we're going to bring it down 40%, okay? So this seat is down 40% right now. Some of you have trouble getting out of your chairs. Now, if you're able to get out, I'm just showing you, look at this. This chair has the anterior tilt. The seat tilts forward. Watch this. Watch the back go up. See it? See your seat tilting forward? Look at that. So if you have a person who can't get out, or you need to get a person out of their chair, you can actually, they're almost out of their chair standing here. You can leave the seat lower, you can grab a hold of that person, or if you're able, you can just walk right out of your chair, okay? So just to let you see that the things that you can do with this chair without having to physically grab someone out of their chair, okay? We're going to bring the tilt back down. This is called tilt forward or anterior tilt. And now we're going to bring the seat down. Well, this way, I guess. You can't even hear the motors. It's so quiet. It's unbelievable. I can hear the humming because I'm real close to it, but other than that, I don't think any of you can hear anything right now with this chair. So we have the seat all the way down. The next thing we're going to do is called the tilt back. Tilt back is when the bottom goes backwards. So of course, if it goes back, your feet and your back are connected, so they're all going to go together. This is great if you want to relieve pressure off your bottom, pressure off your back. You want to have circulation. You just want to sleep that way. You're all the way tilted, okay? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the feet. Now, this chair, folks, it doesn't matter if you're 5 feet tall, 6'2". We can make these foot plate longer. We can make the seat wider. We can change the cushion. We can do all that right here before we ship the chair to you. And there's the legs going up. Look at that, folks. That's a little extreme. You know, you definitely would have circulation. But what I want to do now is I'm going to bring the tilt down halfway just to show you. This is halfway tilted here. Your legs would still be higher than your body even if you're halfway tilted. So that's a lot of function so far. Another thing this chair has, not only does the legs go up like that, but they also can come back. But you have to do that through the joystick. So you would go here to this button that you turn it on. You're going to keep pushing forward until you see a picture of your chair. And all the functions I've just done, you can do it through the joystick also or the switch box. But because there's so many functions, this one function would make the feet move up and back. You have to do it through here. So you have to find you have to make the footplate yellow with the arrow up and down. So remember, footplate yellow, arrow up and down, not sideways, up and down. If you don't see it on your screen, just keep moving the joystick sideways until you get there. Right now it's changing colors. Whoop. Now I've got the footplate up and down yellow, watch. This way. See the footplate moving back? These chairs are so amazing. Footplates moving out. That's your sixth function, okay? So I'm gonna go back, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna bring the back back. So this is called recline. That's when the back goes back by itself. Nothing is moving but the back. Okay? As you can see, the back is going back. And we're going to see how far it's going to go. Okay? And from there, you might be able to see from there also, you see this wing right here? This is a wing back, okay? So I'm 180. This is probably a little big for me, but you could almost be 200 pounds. This is a wing back. What that does, it keeps you from shifting, okay? The seat on this chair is a Roho cushion, you can see, and these lateral legs are nice. What they do is they keep your knees from coming off the foot plate. You don't have to have them on there, and they can be moved up and down, in and out this way. There's all kinds of adjustments here, here, and you can move all that on the track. If you transfer from one wheelchair to another and you jump onto this chair, you can take this out and then put it back in when you're done, okay? The seat on this chair is a Roho cushion. It's a pretty big seat. It's like 20 by 20, but as I said, it doesn't really matter at this time because if you buy the chair, we would have to fit it to your need. So I'm gonna bring the back up and I'm gonna bring the legs back down at the same time. I'm doing 2 buttons at once. The legs are coming down. I'm gonna bring the back back. Well, the back is good. Now the legs are too high for me, so I'm gonna go back to here. Find that, oh, I was there, dang it. There we go. I'm gonna push him down. Because I'm 6 foot tall, I'm going to push them down a little bit so they're a little lower for me when I do the video. There we go. And we're going to put it back in drive. There we go. So now let's turn the chair around. Let's bring it. So if you have it in your house, this is what you're looking at in your house. If it turns in a circle in your bedroom or your house, that's what you're looking at right there, okay? That's your turning radius right there, folks. And you can see, I mentioned earlier there's a strap here for your chest. There's also a safety belt here for around your waist. There's also right here a USB port. If you want to charge your phone, you can charge your phone right there. There's a USB port on this chair. This chair is also equipped with lights, folks. If you see this, these are the real lights. These are not just cheap lights. These are headlights. And you have, these are factory lights. They're not add-ons. So you have these lights, you have hazards, you have left flasher, you have right flasher, okay? The headrest on here is fully adjustable, so if you're even taller, shorter, all these are adjustable in height, positioning. It's not like a car. This will be behind your neck whenever we fit it for you, okay? Matter of fact, you can see it's not really tight right now, but it can be adjusted. Okay, so folks, one more thing about this chair. This Permobil F5, now pay attention, this Permobil F5 has a top speed of 5.8 miles an hour. This one does not have the high-speed motors of 7.5 miles an hour. It has everything else an F5 has, but the top speed, and we cannot increase the speed. It was programmed that way from the factory for whoever bought this chair, the first owner. It is set up by the factory at 5.8 miles an hour, which is still running speed, okay? But the top speed is 5.8 miles an hour. When you charge the batteries, you will plug this right here below the joystick, and as soon as the light goes to 100%, the charger will cut off. It will stop charging, okay? So let's do a recap. I know this is a long video. I'm losing my voice too. This is a Permobil F5 vertical standing. It has 7 electrical function. It has a standing feature, the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the feet that go out that way, the feet that come up this way, and the seat that tilts forward. 7 electrical function. It has the headlights, the tail lights. This one does have air tires in the front, but they're solid tires in the back. Row cushion, lateral knee pads, swing away joystick, knee brace, chest guard, safety belt, headrest. 200 miles on this power chair, so as it was used for about 8-9 months. These chairs will go 1,500 miles with no problem. Okay, so it has many more years to go. But this one does have 200 miles. It is, if you would know, we know it because we put a programmer on here, we can tell. But if you're looking at it right now, you would think that chair has 10 miles. But it does have 200 miles. The price will reflect it. So if you need something temporarily or you need something full-time and you want the best there is, this is a Permobil F5 and it's ready right now. So again, the top speed on this chair is 5.8 miles an hour. I've got to tilt up a little bit because I let the legs all the way down, so they were a little low. There's a bar below the leg, a little low to the ground, so I didn't want to hit the ground because we're going to go in the grass in a minute. And when you stop with it, like if I stop real fast, it has built-in brakes in the motors already. You can use the joystick as a gas pedal, or you can reduce the speed over here, or use it here like this. Or go real slow. So you can use the gas pedal or reduce it here. I like to use it full speed and just adjust it like a gas pedal. So you can see the chair turns on itself. And we're going to go in the grass with it. So it has no problem in the grass. It has plenty of power. As long as you don't have sand or mushy bottom, this chair will go through the grass with no problem. So what we're going to do now, the seat is going up. I'm going to go drive it with the seat elevated. So this chair has 7 functions: seat lift, 14-inch, 12-inch, 14-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric feet, anterior tilt, feet to go this way and this way. I think we're all the way up. So we're going to see how fast it goes with the seat all the way up. So I'm going to turn around here and see how fast it goes. 2.5 miles an hour, so a little faster than walking speed. So right now it's going 2.5 miles an hour with the seat. Walking speed is about 2.2, so it's going faster than walking. So if you're going to elevate the seat, just do it on really flat surface. Remember, this chair, folks, has 200 miles. Top speed of this chair is 5.8 miles, and we cannot make it go any faster. It was computerized. It was set this way from the factory. 5.8 miles an hour, 7 function. It has 200 miles. It was used less than a year. It has all the goodies you can ask for a power chair. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.